Hey, welcome back, everybody. Time, cold air, snow. Let's have some bourbon. Why not? I mean, sunny and 75. You can have bourbon, too. Buffalo Trace in-house this morning from Frankfort, of course. And we're looking at some really exciting news that you guys have put together here over the last couple of years. Andrew Duncan joining us this morning. I mean, you guys are in London now.
We are. So it's an exciting time at Buffalo Trace Distillery. We just opened our first ever retail home outside of the U.S. in London this December.
So why London?
We chose London because it's one of the best whiskey markets in the entire world and had a great mix of international and local to the UK visitors that we can introduce the brands to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing too, Buffalo Trace, but you have a lot of brands under the Buffalo Trace monarch.
We do, and I brought a few today. So we have over 30 brands of bourbon that come out of Buffalo Trace, but some of our bigger brands are E.H. Taylor, Weller, our flagship Buffalo Trace, Blanton's, which you see here, has a very famous bottle, and Sazerac Rye. But we're really excited lately. We just, in the last few weeks, started tasting our brand new Traveler whiskey at the distillery.
How did this come about?
So this came about as a first-of-its-kind collaboration between our master distiller, Harlan Wheatley, and Grammy-winning musician, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. So this is out now?
It's out now. It's going to be available, and we're actually tasting it at the Buffalo Trace gift shop as we speak. So people come from a tour can get a taste of this and many of our other fine whiskeys
and I love
as they go.
And it's about packaging too, and making that experience. I like this, very simple.
It is. We really wanted to showcase the
sophisticated
liquid.
But simple.
Right. We wanted to keep it simple but showcase the whiskey, which we think is really great for liquid.
And the bottle's cool. Looks like I was just making some in my basement. You got that cool looking bottle. I love that right there. And then of course too, if you're looking for gifts and whatnot, you guys have so much covered there for the bourbon lovers.
We do. We've got everything from glassware, barware, to food and beverage. Really anything for anyone who's either starting their bourbon journey or really into it and wants to learn more in terms of books and things like that.
Well, you mentioned the journey. That's why I love going to the tasting rooms, love coming down, because you actually learn a little bit. If you're a first timer or you just look, you're like, okay, it all looks brown, like brown liquor to me, or brown whiskey. How do you make things stand out differently? Is it, and the ingredients that you put in, how does that process work?
It's a few different ways. It can be the recipes, so the grains that are in the whiskey, but it also has a lot to do with how long the whiskey is aged and where on the campus it's aged. In fact, all the way down to which floor of the warehouse and which warehouse it's aged in. So we invite folks to come down and taste and experience the tasting experience we provide, because one of the things we do is walk you through the lineup and kind of guide you through what you're tasting and why you're tasting it. It really helps you appreciate what's in the bottle.
Can you age it too long?
We're actually doing a lot of experimentation to find out if one can age it too long.
Right.
Kentucky's climate is a little warmer than the typical Scotland climate, so you don't see age statement numbers as big as the ones that you see in Scotch, but we are pushing the envelope at Buffalo Trace on what's possible there.
If it's in my house, though, it doesn't age very long, unfortunately.
That's true, and we agree with that. We think it's meant to be drank.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna get this bottle. I'll be dead before I open it. Just open it, enjoy it. No, this is good stuff. Again, you can go online. It's buffalotrace.com.
That's right. Just search buffalotracedistillery.com and you can book tours through that website.
Great for winter weekends too, and not out by the pool, take a little trip down and make it a little day trip.
This is the time to do it. The summer tours fill up as soon as they're posted, but this time of year is your best chance to get in and come experience the distillery with us.
Love it, love it. Thanks so much, Andrew. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Good stuff here from Buffalo Trace and the new Traveler there.